Konnichiwa minasan, Nihongo no gakusei desu. In this lesson, we will learn how to say I think in Japanese or to omoimasu. To omoimasu. In English, we have an expression here. If we want to say what we think, we just say I think. I think I'm going to buy something. I think he likes Yuki. I think she is cute, etc. Now, this part in the box is the one we call the quoted speech. This is one that we quote when we say we think something. And in Japanese, this is equivalent to to omoimasu or to omo. To omoimasu. I think that. That here is equivalent to to or the quotation particle to. Okay? So our equation here is short forms of verbs, nouns, and adjectives plus to omoimasu. For example, I am going to buy shoes. The present polite form of this is kutsu o kaimasu. Kutsu o kaimasu. Now, when we want to say, I think I'm going to buy shoes, we add to omoimasu. I think I'm going to buy shoes. Now, the problem here is that kaimasu is in the mas form or the long form. And as we said, it must be in the short forms. The verbs must be in the short forms. So how do we do this? We change kaimasu into the short form, which is kau. Kau, the dictionary form, to buy. And then kutsu wo kau to omoimasu. This is now the correct one. Kutsu wo kau to omoimasu. I think I'm going to buy shoes. Okay? Here is the table where we can find the present and past formal speech and casual speech of the verbs. In the formal speech, of course, we use the mas form, mas, masen, mashita, masen deshita. And then the casual speech form, kau, kawanai, katta, kawanakatta. Another example, he likes Yuki. Kare wa Yuki-san ga suki desu. Here again, this is the polite form. Now we want to add to omoimasu. I think he likes Yuki. The problem here is, again, this is in the polite form because of the copula des. Now, again, we must change it to the short forms. Since suki is an adjective, a na-adjective, we change suki des into sukida. Sukida. It becomes kare wa Yuki-san ga sukida to omoimasu. I think he likes Yuki. Now this is the table for the na-adjective. Here we can find the formal and casual speech for the na-adjective. So it is des, janai des, deshita, janakatta des. And their equivalent casual speech form, da, janai, datta, janakatta. Now for an i-adjective example, kanojo wa kawaii. Kanojo wa kawaii. Now I want to say I think she is cute. We add to omoimasu. Kanojo wa kawaii to omoimasu. In this case, this is correct because this is in the short form. In present casual affirmative form of i-adjective, this is dropped to form the short form. The polite form of kawaii is kawaii desu. Kawaii desu. But if we change it like this, kanojo wa kawaii desu to omoimasu, it becomes wrong. So again, for the i-adjective, for the formal speech highlighted in yellow, des, kunai des, katta des, kunakatta des. In casual speech, we just drop the des in all sentences. That's why in the previous example, kawaii, we just used kawaii because the present casual form of des is removing des. So we remove des. It becomes konai katta, kunakatta. Alright, this is another example. What if I want to say I don't think, negative, I don't think. In this case, we do not use to omoimasen. This is not commonly used in Japanese speech, to omoimasen. Instead, we still use to omoimasu even if we say I don't think. The one that we are going to change is the adjective kawaii. Kawaii. The quoted speech is the one that we're going to conjugate. So it becomes kawaikunai. Kanojo wa kawaikunai. In this case, we change kawaii into present negative casual form. Present negative casual form. Kanojo wa kawaikunai to omoimasu. Again, no des. Kanojo wa kawaikunai to omoimasu. This means I think she is not cute. I think she is not cute. Okay? So we avoid using I don't think and always remember to use to omoimasu instead of to omoimasen. Okay? In this case, this is the most commonly used phrase in Japanese speech. Alright, other examples of short forms negative tense. Kare wa atama ga yoku nai to omoimasu. Here, atamagai means smart. So we change it to negative present casual. Atama ga yoku nai. Atama ga yoku nai. Its present polite negative form is atama ga yoku nai desu. Okay? For a noun, like gakuse, kare wa gakuse janai to omoimasu. So here, gakuse janai is not a student. So I think he is not a student. Gakuse janai desu is the present polite negative form. I think I'm not good at cooking. Watashi wa ryori ga jouzu janai to omoimasu. Watashi wa ryori ga jouzu janai to omoimasu. Here is the table for the na-adjective again. So here we use janai only and we drop des. Janai. Ryori ga jouzu janai. Now, another point I want to make. We must use to omo, when talking to close ones. Because to omo is the present casual or short form of to omoimasu. That's what we are using when friends talking with each other. So for example, friend A asks, Nani o omo? Nani o omo? What do you think? Friend B replies, Ima, taberu hitsuyo ga aru to omou. Ima, taberu hitsuyo ga aru to omou. I think we need to eat now. As you can see, because two friends are talking, of course, we do not need to say to omoimasu. Or they do not need to use to omoimasu. Because they are friends, of course. So we use short forms instead. Another example. Again, friend A asks, Nani o mo? Nani o mo? What do you think? Friend B, Shikan ga muzukashii to omou. Shikan ga muzukashii to omou. I think the exam is difficult. Or it is not difficult. Shikan ga muzukashiku nai to omou. Shikan ga muzukashiku nai to omou. I think the exam is not difficult. Alright, now we're going to make a guess about Mary using to omoimasu. For example, good at Japanese. So we say, I think she's good at Japanese. So we say, Mary-san wa Nihongo ga jouzu da to omoimasu. I think Mary is good at Japanese. Mary-san wa Nihongo ga jouzu da to omoimasu. Okay, these are the other characteristics that I want you to write or formulate a sentence using to omoimasu. So, I think she likes Takeshi. I think she's busy. I think she's a good student, etc. You may pause the video and try and formulate your own sentences, or you may continue watching and see the answers now. Alright? So we're going to remove Mary Sanwa and go straight to the point. Number 1, I think she likes Takeshi. Takeshi-san ga suki da to omoimasu. Takeshi-san ga suki da to omoimasu. Number 2, I think she's busy. Isogashii to omoimasu. Isogashii to omoimasu. Number 3, I think she is a good student. Ii gakusei da to omoimasu. Ii gakusei da to omoimasu. I think she is not quiet. Shizuka janai to omoimasu. Shizuka janai to omoimasu. Number 5, I think she is not tall. Sei ga takaku nai to omoimasu. Sei ga takaku nai to omoimasu. Number 6, I think she often cooks. Yoku ryori o suru to omoimasu. Yoku ryori o suru to omoimasu. And lastly, I think she is not married. So we say, kekkon shite nai to omoimasu. Kekkon shite nai to omoimasu.